Good morning. We here. Hello, hello. Yes, ma'am. We made it. Worst year in the century. Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. Yes, ma'am. Huh. Hmm. 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 Yeah. 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 Did he carry the load? Yes, they did. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. 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 Well, okay, I'm gonna tell you what I think, baby. So the things have switched, it's changed. Women are no longer wanting to sit at home and have children, cook and clean. We want to get out in the field and we want to work and make our own money. Okay? Okay?
Yeah,
And so the
yeah,
men,
yeah.
they they get intimidated and they thinking like, well, what you doing? You supposed to be at home. No, I'm not. No. So the roles have changed drastically. you know and even when you're in a position to let them take on the responsibilities and go and do what they need to provide, it's, oh, my back hurt, or, oh, I'm tired, or, oh, nobody this, and but our back hurts and we tired too. So we say,
Right,
that's all
right.
right, that's okay, don't worry about it, I'll do it
Yeah,
all, I'll do
yeah.
it all.
Yeah.
And so then it becomes a roommate situation because it's like, okay, well, I'm out here in the field, you doing what you do, and we just gonna do what we gotta do and be partners.
That's the way I see it too.
That's how I feel.
That's what I see it too.
Yeah.
I see it the same way.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Tamika, what you think?
you know what? I'm just appalled at my age as to what's going on with all this new liberation. But I guess we have to do it. We can bring home the bacon, fry it up, buy it, and slice it too. That's what we are. But they still have expectations. Y'all want Papa them benefits, but y'all want to do what Papa them needs. That don't work.
But
we can't do all of that extra stuff that you expect. You want us to flip it up, rub it down, turn it, whole cake it and everything, and all of that there, and keep us together, and keep you together, and keep the kids together, and keep the house together.
All that. It's too much.
Too much.
It's too much on a little woman.
Too much.
It's too much.
But
I feel like everything gonna be split down, and we both gonna be doing this partner thing. That means let's tackle everything: chores, house being clean, kids being taken care of. Everybody gotta have their turn. Since everybody working, everybody back there, everybody here.
Yeah.
You know. You know, the women back in the day, they
take you some Advil,
just taking care of the kids and being at home because they didn't have to go to work. They didn't have to deal with their back hurting and their feet hurting. They just have to worry about running around, chasing kids, and cooking and cleaning up the house.
Yeah.
It made sense, you know.
And now they want to do all of this stuff.
That make my head hurt.
You gotta bring in the meat, then you gotta slap their meat.
Make their eggs, rub their feet, rub their back.
It's just too much. Okay? Too much. Gotta back up.
It's too much.
Back up. Give us
it's too much.
We need 50. That was a good point, both of y'all.
So Shantae, what is?
I said pumping gas.
I see that too often. Too often.
You don't have one to open the door because I be ignorant. I don't care if I know you're not.
The man will be sitting in the passenger seat and they phone while the woman out in the cold pumping gas.
I will stand there until you open the door. Open the door for me. Okay. But yeah, that just appalls me, and I had to talk about that. It's become more prevalent now. Like it's a thing. Like it's a part of the way
where'd you go?
The world works. I used to family disappeared. Pumpkin, where'd you go? You keep leaving. You need to come back. You need to stay. But I'm gonna call this my little next chopping it up thing. Y'all done seen this video out there, this woman twerking and getting cussed out in the restaurant. I know y'all seen it.
I saw it. Did y'all see it?
Yeah.
I know. It was all over TMZ.
It was all over TMZ. That man was livid about that. Now this is my last question about that. How y'all feel about twerking over the food?
And they win, they juice and air flowing all across your food.
How y'all feel about twerking over your food? I got your nice little plate here, your elegant food, not your hamburger and fries. You done paid good money for your food. The next thing, booty juice is flying all over your food.
That's horrible. Me personally, I can deal with it. I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't be able to handle it. I would, excuse me. Can you sit down, please?
Oh yeah, that was his way of saying, excuse me, sit down. He said it, he just didn't say it as nice as he just said.
Right.
Set your bunker dunk down. Double sack A down. Sit down.
Yeah.
But she had a moment. She had a moment.
She thought she was in the club, honey.
She thought she was in the club. She had a moment. She
Mhm.
forgot about food and drink and everything. She was in
Mhm.
her own little world. She just decided she wanted to get up and put on a show for the people waiting on her.
Wow.
Mhm.
So she
Wow.
decided to get that and got a good old cussing out. What y'all think about this? What, it's the way of the world today.
I
And
don't know.
I don't know what's going on with that, but my take on this, I don't want nobody trucking on my food.
Me neither.
No.
Me neither.
No.
And a lot of
No.
people, opinions are way more towards the owner being at fault and him. I've heard everything such as he shouldn't be playing that type of music. Like this is man establishment. He can play whatever the hell he want to play.
And it don't say twerk.
Why should that affect how you act?
And it probably
Y'all all
wasn't nothing
grown.
that bad.
Act accordingly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Frank, what you think about the twerking over the food now?
Yeah.
What you think about the twerking over the food?
Say it one more time. I barely hear you.
What you think about
It's out of order, out of
Over the
place.
food?
And I think he was angry because I feel like he might have said it more than once. And at that
Yeah.
point, he was like, you know what? That's it. I'm upset.
Mhm.
Like I'm really mad. He might have said it more than once. That probably wasn't his first time approaching someone about acting that way in that manner in that restaurant.
Mhm.
So at this point, he was like, you know what? That's it. You know. And he was upset.
Yeah.
And I would have been embarrassed to be in a nice restaurant like that, and you over here acting like this.
I agree.
So, I mean, at this point, it's like, do we need to do a age requirement?
I agree.
Do we need to do that?
Twerking on people's food.
Yeah.
Is not
Yeah, that's
good.
just not okay.
That is not okay.
Yeah.
It's appropriate.
It's not
time
okay.
to twerk.
Save that for the dance floor in the club.
Yeah.
Not at a restaurant.
Right,
where
you
you
can
eat.
go down the street.
Food is spread it open over my food.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
How fluid I am. I don't want your booty spread over my food.
No. That's ridiculous.
No,
It just
we
puts
gotta
a
learn
bad
how-
name for us.
Yes, we gotta learn how to conduct ourselves. And
Yes.
everything is okay and fun. Everything is
That's it. We need to start having some etiquette. Some etiquette. What do you call it? Etiquette classes.
Yeah.
I used to family said we need to start having some etiquette class.
Mm-hmm.
We need to have some etiquette classes.
Mm-hmm.
When the appropriate time will be to work, when to have fun, it's okay.
Yeah.
But
Because
There's time
it's just
for
no
everything.
order.
that was just
There's a time and place for everything. Yeah.
That was
It's
just
no order.
You have a mixture of people and patrons with,
Mhm.
and it's
You have corporate people in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have corporate people, and then they might give him a bad review. That messes up his business, his establishment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I had to bring that up because I know it's just viral right now. It made it to TMC. We know
Oh yeah.
it's out there.
It's out there.
It's out there.
Yeah.
But anywho, I want to ask a question. Why are we backward in the time and responsibilities, roles, and relationships, y'all? Why are we so back? Why has things
Switch. Flipped.
What y'all think about it? Y'all,
It's just dealing with this, this new modern world, situation. As the days have gotten, as the years have gone on, stuff just didn't flip the script.
we got a comment on one of our viewers said she would beat her boy's ass if he didn't get up ass.
Mm-hmm. Which you should, because
Oh my goodness. Well, that's a good point here. My second question is, what do we consider dating today? Since these men have switched reverse roles, how can you date if the roles have been reversed? Like, what? Oh, you heard it? How can we date? I mean, I'm not in that fun, but if I was, I wouldn't be doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to know, how is it possible when everyone you see from corporate to the street, and what they consider dating? You can't take me for no hamburger and a shake and think you're gonna get some butt.
But that's what they expect these days, though. That's what they expect these days.
And my third question is, why is sex the main entree on the menu? Dave versus Papa now. Why is sex the main entree on the menu? You know, I don't understand what that's about.
I don't either. I feel like sex is overrated anyway.
It is like it's a part
Me
of the
personally.
relationship, but I don't see how it helps us move
Mm.
because it was really designed for procreation,
Mhm.
and then you get the little bonus feelings out of it.
Mhm.
But like, where's the stability? Where is the sacred foundation in the movement of the relationship? How forward are we going?
Mhm.
How forward are we moving in that with that mindset? It's like you got 90% think that way and 10% that don't.
Right.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
And when I was out there dating, I know because I was dating multiple people when I wasn't speaking with them, they wasn't but I dated however I wanted, but I let them know up front, don't even talk to me about that.
Mhm.
If you talk to me about that, I gotta slap you in your face.
Mm.
Because you disrespected me at this point. I'm not giving you no thigh, I'm not giving you no temptation to let you know that I'm that kind of woman. Let's don't talk. Let's don't go there with me. I'm old school. So, hey, you gotta show me first before I show you. You know, I've been young too. Wisdom didn't come out. I didn't come out with wisdom in my brain. And none of us did. But with time and age, you learn what's appropriate, what's dating. A woman wants to feel important. You want to win her heart over first, and then you get the rest easy.
Right.
You know, our Houston family done disappeared again.
Again.
Lord.
She
You
pops
know
in and
what?
pops out.
You are playing abracadabra today. Okay?
To all our new viewers, though, hello.
Hello.
Oh, Jessian said we look beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There she is. Fat. Houston fat. We keep losing you, girl. Where you going?
I know. I'm
You
connected.
ran away from us again. God, Jesus, where is that? Hey,
I'm trying to stay connected to you guys.
I know. We gonna flow on though. That's what we do. We flow.
Yes, ma'am.
But I had a few questions when you went missing. I said, why is sex the main entree on the menu? We just need a little bite from you about that.
Mm-hmm.
Say it one more time.
Why is sex the main entree on the menu? This is related
when dating
to the men today and Papa men. Why is sex the main?
Why is sex the main entree on the menu?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You say why is sex the main topic?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, because that's what's selling. Sex. It's what's selling. That's what's out there, in the videos, on the magazines, on social media. That's so men don't know that they don't know how to separate the difference.
They're running a special, huh? You say
You know.
they're running a sale. Okay, okay, but
Yeah, they don't know how to separate.
they're making it hard for us because I ain't doing none of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we gonna move right along.
They don't know the difference.
They don't know the difference.
No, you're right. They know. Oh, we're gonna move right along on into our next topic. We got things to do today, y'all.
Yes. We have a lot to do today. So
My connection is horrible.
it's gotten a little better. But major dehydration is normal. I researched it, and it is normal. It's a result of your body losing water more quickly than you can take it in and other fluids. Um, your body can struggle to go about its normal function if you don't replace the lost fluids. So what I've done is me and my husband, we both take turns buying Pedialyte. So I keep myself stocked up with Pedialyte, which it really helps a lot because it's a quick, fast fix for losing electrolytes and fluids in your body. So that really, really helps. So you have to make sure to keep your body hydrated because it passes through, it's the water is used for your placenta. It forms your placenta, which helps feed the baby.
And the amniotic fluid.
Amniotic fluid, absolutely. So to keep your baby growing, you got to keep them fluids in there. So my advice to you ladies, if you are pregnant, you are dealing with major dehydration, keep Pedialyte. It works wonders. That's the best thing that could happen.
Child, most of us girls, we done been there, done that. It's sleep. It's on numb mode. It's on numb mode. Ain't nothing coming out of here but
Well, yes, and yes, and another thing that it is, yeah. And if you're having a lot of nausea and vomiting, that's another major cause for dehydration because you're losing your electrolytes and your fluids because they're coming out. So keep your body hydrated, ladies. A second, God dang it, I'm kill our producer, y'all. I promise. My second main symptom I've had was bad taste of metallic in my mouth. And this is very common as I've researched. It is normal. And it causes the bad taste because the surge in your hormones in early pregnancy heightens your sense of smell. And this is intimately connected with your sense of taste. So your taste buds are going to change. And most likely it's the estrogen. The rises of the estrogen in your body because they dramatically shoot up your first trimester. So you saying I'm having a little girl? Yeah, we think I'm having a little girl, y'all. Stay tuned. We shall let y'all know.
Y'all gonna see.
Y'all eventually will find out.
On Instagram fan. Hey.
Oh gosh. Yeah. So one of my other major concerns was not wanting to eat anything. My first 2 months of my first trimester, I could not eat anything. Like I didn't think the baby liked anything but iced tea and peppermint. It was horrible. I couldn't keep anything down. I couldn't even drink water. Water tasted disgusting to me.
She like this food.
So I looked that up. I researched it, and it is actually normal. Loss of appetite and nausea is very common during the first trimester. It could be the body's way of ensuring no harmful food reaches the fetus. Your body's response to all the hormonal play that happens in your body during the pregnancy could cause that effect. Or an aftermath of the hypersensitivity of smell and taste, which I have a very high hypersensitivity to smell and taste. I can smell things from miles away, y'all. It's horrible. Things taste so different to me now. All of my normal foods that I love to eat, I cannot. It's just enough. Yeah, the baby's just like, no, mama, I don't want it. And no, you can't eat it.
I forgot about all that stuff because I'm up there.
Yeah.
But that ain't menopause to me.
Ooh.
That sounds like menopause when she started.
I think I was going through premenopause before I got pregnant, and so my body is just like, girl, what you doing? What's going on? Wait, hold up. So.
All the same symptoms. God knows if I get pregnant, Jesus has already came back. We finna be.
So yeah, and the metallic taste itself, and it might seem to be sticking to your palate in your mouth, so that might be the continuous cause of it. What I use is gum, spearmint gum. I know. Is she gone again? Faye, where you go, honey? She keeps coming and going. Faye, you know what? You starting to sound like baby daddies now. You come when you want to and leave when you pop in and out of life like a baby daddy. Come on now.
Hey, come Come on in the room.
Oh goodness.
Come on in the room.
Yeah, she is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on in the room. He's laughing his soul.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, my last symptom that I could think of was major mucus buildup. I thought this was highly abnormal.
Ew.
Yes, bro. But it's actually very, very normal, you guys. The hormonal changes during your pregnancy, it could cause your nasal passages to swell and produce more mucus. And it often leads to sinusitis. It's very common in pregnancies, and I really feel like I have because I had bad sinuses before I was pregnant. So it just heightened. It's the inflammation of your sinuses. Golly, how many times y'all gotta say ill? It's absolutely normal. Okay, it's normal, but it gets worse in the second trimester. So that's what I'm already looking forward to. I'm really not wanting it to happen. I'm hoping I get bypass it because I dealt with so much my first trimester, but it usually gets worse your second trimester. But yeah, those are my symptoms that I've had. We got a message. Hey, somebody said, "Woo, child, you rocking that wig, girl." How y'all know this the wig? First of all,
Don't make me take it off.
this is her. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it to him, mama. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him, girl. Don't hurt him. But hey, while we waiting on Miss Faye, our Houston family, I have a Linus letter to read.
We got a Linus letter,
We
y'all.
have a Linus letter. I love our Linus letters, y'all, because that means y'all are interacting with us, y'all are paying attention to us, and all of that. So, come get her. Please come get her. She be acting up. Anyway, this letter says, "Hi, Linus Den ladies. My name is Lori, and I'm in a relationship with a big age difference. My boyfriend is 9 years younger than me. My family doesn't think I should be with him, but I didn't think it was a problem. His age does not come out at times. No, his age does come out at times, and I forget that he's so young, and not always in a good way. Have you experienced this type of situation before, and what are your thoughts on relationships with a big age difference like that? What about it?" Well, I have definitely. Have you dealt with a big age difference? I know I have. I've been called a cougar and everything else. So
I have done it 2 times in my 4 decades.
I think I've done it twice too.
2 times.
I think I've done it twice too.
And honey, it was a headache.
It
See
was
that? 2 syllables.
headache.
Headache.
Absolutely.
And I would never do it again. You hear me? I would never do it again. That's the first thing I ask. What's your age? What's your time?
Ooh.
Because I couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
But nowadays it's the women to be 60, 70, they go out there and get them a piece of young stuff.
And they love it.
One crop of young stuff.
And they love it.
On the side.
Yeah.
They love it. So
Yeah.
if that yeah.
Oh,
If
goodness.
you like it, we love it.
To each his own. You know.
Hey, this is a no judgment song, cause honey.
One of our guests, Kim, said, "Well, if you were 20 and he was 11, yes, that's a problem." Absolutely, yes, that is a problem.
Yeah.
We're hoping we're speaking in grown people ages as far as 20 and up or 19
Don't
up.
be screwing no kids.
Ooh,
out there.
Lord.
That's
That's pedophilia.
how
Yes.
18 years
In a
old,
major
y'all
way.
need to, you know what? I'm not gonna cuss.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna cuss.
We can't
I'm
curse.
Lord cuss.
Got it.
But
Numb your
y'all
heart
need y'all
and make
behinds whoop. I hear screwing these young boys taking advantage of their little penis, their little PPE, and they don't know what's going on.
Oh God.
They just think they can help. And then they go to then they want to kill you, cut your throat, and throw you in the bush. Put you in the
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff I went through when I experienced that stuff. It was psychotic.
Yeah.
It was psychotic. It was not worth the headache whatsoever.
Yeah.
So,
I actually can relate. I had a 10-year difference with someone I was with before. And honey, let me tell you, I'll never do it again.
never. I don't care if I don't care if I'm dead and he was 6 feet apart. Never.
Yeah, no, this is just not good. It's not good. It's not good.
Headspace is not right.
Yeah.
It don't match.
My husband has a 5 year difference. But we are both grown. I'm 35, he's 30. So we're very much adults. So it's not as
Are
bad,
y'all
you
same
know.
in the same place mentally?
We're on some things we are in the same mentally, and some things we're not all the way in the same place mentally. But we work it out, we figure it out. It's nothing like the 10-year difference when I was with somebody that was 10 years different than me. So yeah, no, totally different. But
Best child.
I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. It's only a bad thing if, like Kim said, you're 20 and the child is 11. That's just a no-go. We're just not gonna do that. And if I know anybody that does that, I'm calling the popo on you. I'm gonna call them people on
Yeah, that's nasty. It's nasty.
you.
Well, we know that our Houston family was going to talk about the COVID
Yeah.
and these injections that they talking about. They got y'all on the chopping block offering you money to take the shot. Do you want your stimulus check?
Yeah, you gotta take a shot before
Well,
you get it.
the offer to get it is you gonna have to take a shot. What y'all think about that? That's what our Houston family was going to talk about. Houston family,
They're
Houston.
coming back. They're coming back.
Houston,
Where you
we
at,
got a
Houston?
problem.
There we go.
Hey, we got to feel
You know what?
those.
I'm about sick of this mess.
Bring them.
I'm about sick of it. But before we talk about listen, y'all, before we talk about the shot, let's talk about, I have a topic that I think is really good and I agree with. Should our students be paid to go to school? That's what I want. I feel like they should. I feel like this is a great incentive. They go to school for all of these years, 12 years. And the only thing that they get is allowance from us parents. But I feel like that's, especially if the grades are good and, they know that they have to take care. It's like a job. You get up in the morning, you eat your breakfast, you get transportation, and you go and you work. School is work. And so I feel that's a good topic. I wonder how Shantae and Tamika would feel about seeing if should students get paid to go to school.
That's interesting.
I feel
That is
like
very
it's a job.
interesting.
Yeah.
That is very interesting.
Tamika, would you want your daughter to get paid to go to school?
You meaning like as far as their
Like their
incentives,
grades?
as far as like elementary, middle school, and high school?
Like a kind of
Get
like
paid?
it's like, okay, well, this is your report card, after the 9 weeks. And, they made a certain type of grade and it's like, okay, here is your reward,
Yes. Well, I definitely agree with that. I have always paid my child for her grades, for good grades,
Yeah.
good grades now.
Yeah, good
So
grade.
that keeps them motivated.
Yes.
It keeps them wanting to make those good grades. So
Yes.
I definitely pay. But as far as just paying them,
No.
period, no, I don't agree
No.
with that. If you're
No.
excelling in school, absolutely. You
Yes.
have to do something that's worth getting rewarded.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna lie, since she's gotten older, it became an expectation. So that's stop. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't even pay for high grades no more because it's already in her now. At this point, she's been a straight A/B student. That's what it is.
That's that's true. That's true.
But growing up, elementary, middle school, little bit in high school, I did. I think I stopped around high school.
So should we stop at high school?
Well, my take on it is no. I don't think they should be paid to go to no damn. We got to go to work. We got to make everything happen. We got to do everything. All you got to do is go to school and eat.
Okay.
And come home. No. That would be
No? Okay.
She old school now. She old school.
I know. But and I had even like at one time put like A is $5, a B is da. So them kids was calculating, okay, mama, wait a minute, let me see. Okay, so you need, and so,
Yeah.
No, my expectations was I did give them an allowance. I did give my children a big allowance. I'm talking about $250 a week.
Oh wow.
That was the incentive. I didn't
That's
like
good.
they knew they had to.
They had to do chores, I'm sure. They had to make sure their grades was good. It was more to it than just the grades.
I didn't go there grade, they had to go straight out the state.
Mhm.
That was part of that allowance and the incentives of all the phones and different things that they had and the freedom that I afforded them.
Yeah.
Now I'm not paying you to do that because I'm carrying the weight, so I'm not going to,
Okay. Okay.
The allowance was enough for me.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
And that's what happened when I switched from the grades, paying for the grades. I just started giving weekly allowances.
We gotta ask
as she got older. Yeah.
That would be okay, but is that the way the world works?
It's not. You have to really work hard, not just learn. Children, it is work to do in school, but you are going to learn. You're not. It's not detrimental to your well-being as far as what you make and how you provide. You know what I'm saying? It's a different situation when we're going to work. We have to work to provide. It's a total different stress.
Okay.
It's a total different situation, you know?
Okay.
So,
But have y'all noticed that with the kids being in homeschool, it's totally different from when we went to school?
it is totally different.
And they're having to use their brains. I mean, they got to work hard.
They gotta work
They
hard.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
They do.
my God. Like, okay, let me see what I can do to it's stressful, it's
Yeah.
stressful for me to try to help them. And it's like, okay,
Yeah.
it's just kind of like an incentive. And I think I would stop at high school because at 15, you can get you a job. You can actually get a job.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would stop when it gets to high school. Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it's a good thought, but it would teach them a sense of entitlement. Like, ain't you gonna pay me to come to work? Ain't you? Do I get more of this or that? The world is gonna treat them so hardly. For what we've done, and the world's not gonna treat them that way. But somebody posted. Someone posted. But you can put it in an account for them to pay for college or whatever. And then Melissa posted, I agree with you, Kim. So
Okay.
in the two, you can put it in, they decide to go to college or not. They're still rewarding them for their achievements and their accomplishments.
Yes.
Yeah. So it makes them feel good. You can show them this is what you're earning.
Yes. Okay.
I would agree with that wholeheartedly to do that.
Okay. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Now. I give them $1, I give them $5 if they do their chores and they don't get that. There are rewards to your hard work.
Yes.
Your commitment and your sacrifice.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm teaching them that, and they seem to be getting it the older they get. It's taking a little extra.
Yeah, they understand it.
Understanding and teaching and making them think, but I'm shocked. Mine came to the table last night with an idea for us, our show. The whole entire idea for a show. So we had a meeting about that last night, and I was shocked. I said, they're listening. So
yeah, awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. But I hope y'all enjoyed our show. And Faye, you got any more closing remarks or anything before we get out of people's time?
I just want everyone to just be grateful and take one day at a time. Just one day at a time. Let's not worry about next year and how the new year and what. Just one day at a time. Soak it up, take it in, because we are blessed to still be here. We have lost a lot of people. The world is losing a lot of people. And I just want everyone to just take it one day at a time. That's it. That's what I tell my children. One day at a time.